right after.
Yeah, watch the Woo.
You watched that race?
Yeah, I watched that race.
I had to make sure, girl.
Got her ass smoked.
Woo! Some smoke in the city. Oh shit, AB. Oh shit. You. Alright. I'll wait till AB get back right then. We were solid the whole way through too, man. Damn. But welcome back to another episode of the Man to Man Pod. I'm one half. Darius Butler got my co-host Antoine Bethea about to reconnect with us. Yeah, he was locked in, Zach. Coming off a big entertaining weekend of sports. We got some breaking news up in New England with Cam Newton. In regards to COVID testing and some confusion around the facility. We got obviously going into week 3 with preseason. A lot of these quarterback battles, are kind of somewhat shaken out. So that's been interesting to watch. The vaccine's been fully approved by the FDA, so that's more breaking news. The market is doing outstanding right now, at least for me. A lot going on, man. We had the Prefontaine Classic over the weekend. Sha'Carri Richardson made her, very hyped return to the track and field game. And also the Mamba, Black Mamba, Kobe Bryant, it's his birthday today. He would have turned 43. We're going to get into it, man. Y'all drop some comments, drop some questions. Good morning, everybody, on this beautiful Monday. I hope you started off on the right foot. I got up kind of, I don't know, for some reason, kind of dragging ass a little bit this morning. So I had to, had to get myself going. I don't know what it was this morning. So anybody else out there that needs a little pep talk, get your ass up and get right. Start this week off right, man. But before AB jumps in here, I'm gonna tell you about some news I'm excited about. Carson Wentz, Quinn Nelson posted practice today, and they put some video out. They put some video out of and they're in practice right now. We've been seeing Wentz in 7-on-7. He's throwing the ball. He's moving well. So it's looking like he's actually gonna be out there week 1. We got AB. He in the green room right now. We're gonna see. But looks like he's gonna be out there week 1, which is great news for Colts fans out there. Let's see if AB locked in and ready. Yo.
Yeah, man, I had to jump in the car. Yo.
At the Wi-Fi and the whip?
Nah, man. So then I had to jump in the car, man.
Hey, you gotta adjust, man. Blinders on, keep chopping away, stay locked in. But yeah, hey man, welcome back, man. It's been a couple episodes, man.
Man, I appreciate you, man. It's been rough out here, man, but happy to be back, man, with my guy D Butt. and obviously the man-to-man part of the family, man. So we got some stuff to talk about today.
Facts. If you see, you've been keeping up with Wentz and Nelson making their return. I've only seen videos of Wentz. I haven't seen Nelson yet, but they looking like they're gonna start off week 1. How you feel about that?
Man, I don't know how I feel about that, man. I know we had talked about it before, where we kind of thought that Quentin Nelson, man, that he would be out there, but as far as Wentz, man, I don't know how I feel about him going out there week 1 coming off foot surgery. An issue that he's been dealing with for a while. Obviously, with the training staff, they're going to do what they need to do to make sure he's ready and that he's healthy. But I'm just afraid that, tweak something to make it worse.
Yeah, man, I don't know, man. Yeah, I feel good about it, man. I feel good about it. I don't feel like they would have rushed him back if they didn't need to. It's a long season. Obviously, shoot, it's going to be the longest season ever, first 17 game regular season. So I don't think they would have necessarily rushed him back unless he was, unless they felt great about it.
I don't think so. Looking at him move,
man, it's look good.
I don't think they would have rushed him back neither until they start getting down that them film of them preseason games and they see the quarterback play.
I mean, it couldn't make you feel comfortable as but shit, like I said, it's a long season though. Even if you got to talk them boys out there, Eason or Ellinger, which like you said haven't been looking great in the preseason action, you'll try them out there for a couple weeks. Oh no.
No, we good.
Oh yeah, we good money.
We good.
Okay. But yeah, you try them out for a couple weeks, man. So and like I said, I wish I think it's a video in here somewhere, but I'm gonna throw it up there at some point. But yeah, they need him out there. They need him out there all season. But I feel great about my Colts winning the division bet right now.
Nah, I think like you said, I think we got a good shot. I think the only competition we're gonna have is the Tennessee Titans. Obviously with them going out there now, getting Julio Jones, man, and the way their offense been playing, Derrick Henry. But I think we got a good shot, man. Defense come out and play well. Lean on that run game. I think we got a good shot.
Yeah, I feel you. Speaking of running, we had the Prefontaine Classic over the weekend, and Sha'Carri Richardson made her return to the game. Obviously, one of the best sprinters, one of the best female sprinters in America. Missed the Olympics because of the failed test. That was obviously a big talk. But the Jamaican women, Elaine especially, went over there, broke an Olympic record, then came back at the Prefontaine Classic and ran a 10:54, which is the second fastest time
ever.
Ever after FloJo. So what did you think about that race, that event, and obviously much highly anticipated event?
It was a highly anticipated event. It didn't live up to it. Coming from Sha'Carri's standpoint, but like you said, Elaine Thompson, and the ladies from Jamaica, man, it's a different breed. Either with Sha'Carri,
they got it right now.
She's still young. She still got some time. Like she said, she's gonna be here for a while, and I truly believe that. But I think the fans were looking for something more competitive. And obviously, with Sha'Carri coming in last, I don't think anybody expected that. And then, after the fact, it was a lot of talk. I don't know what side of the fence you were on. I know you thought that it was the nerves and things of that nature, but like people were saying, man, you go out there and you talk a good game, and I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Talking a good game, I love that. Having a confidence. But as as a competitor, you got to live up to that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You come out and
man, they set Sha'Carri up, man. They set her up, man. Hey, soon as I saw
the The commercial.
The
and
commercial
everything.
was hard.
The
The
commercial,
commercial was hard.
It
I'm
would
saying
have even been better. She came out and look, I'm not even mad at the loss. I'm not mad
I'm
at the
with
loss.
you.
If you saw the race, she jogged through the finish line.
That dead ass last, that was something different.
Dead
But like
ass
I
last
said,
and jogged through the finish line. But you know, she's gonna be here for a while.
oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, she got a long road ahead. I think. You know, I already, like she said after the race, ran the 6th fastest time for women. But you know, Shelly Ann, she's been dominant in the game for a minute. I think
For a
she's
long
14,
time.
15 years older than Sha'Carri. Elaine is obviously on a historic run herself right now. So, you know, they've been around for a while, and she's kind of like going to be that next generation that carries the torch. But like you said, Jamaican women right now, they looking like a different breed out there. And when I saw them line Sha'Carri up, because I was watching it with my girls, and you know, we saw the commercial leading up to it. And then, okay, we was hyped. Because I ain't expect her to win, to keep it G. I expect her to place top 3. I ain't expect her to win. I picked her to win on, you know, on Twitter, but you know,
yeah.
I was being a homer.
Mm-hmm.
But when I saw where they put her in the lane, when they put her between them two, I said, oh yeah, it's over with.
Yeah, it was tough.
With. And she came up out of that drive phase, and it was over with. And a lot of people were, you know, it was a lot of people coming to her defense on like what I saw on Twitter at least. A lot of people coming to her defense and say, oh, you know, people jumping on her and doing this and that. And honestly, you know, I ain't really, you know, that's part of the internet. Like we was hyped for you before the race, and then once something happened during that race, you get smoked like you did. You gonna get the jokes, you gonna get the news, you gonna get the whatever like anybody else. So I ain't really, you know. And then for the people that is something else on top of that, it's always gonna be that. And when you are, you know, when you are the type of competitor that she is, in the way that she carries herself, like a, you know, I would say like a Floyd Mayweather or Conor McGregor or type, you know, people gonna speak and talk more when you lose. So I ain't have no problem with how she approached it, and I also don't have a problem with, you know, what's gonna come on the other side of that.
Not at all. You gotta take the good.
You
gotta take the good with the good and the bad with the bad. You know what I'm saying? It was a bad day at the office. People gonna talk about it. You know what I'm saying? It happens. Dust yourself off. Go back into the lab, and you come back, and you know, hopefully the next one is better. But until then, you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta hold that L, man.
Got to.
You gotta hold that is. But hey, honestly though, I think ultimately when you look back on this, I think, you know, this would be one of the things that, you know, makes her better.
Yeah.
And when the whole story is written and you look back, you know, you're gonna look back at, you know, 2021 when she made the return, because a lot of people that were watching because of her. Even though you had 3 medalists from the Olympics who are at the top of the game, a lot of people were tuned in, you know, because of her and who she is. So she's gonna have to live with that pressure and perform under that pressure for a long time. But I'm still bullish on it. And I think this would be a dope part of the story when it's all written.
Yeah.
For sure, man. Oh man. But yeah, it was some memes, it was some tweets. It was
yeah, and it was funny, man. I was up at Howard last week, man, and one of my former teammates, man, he's actually Olympic. He won the bronze. I forgot what Olympics it was. And was it 2010? David Oliver. He won the bronze in the 110 hurdles, man. We were just kind of talking about that whole atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? And you know, just the competitiveness of, you know, everybody, and especially on that track, man. And he was just kind of talking about, and he was like, man, don't be surprised if we see what we saw come this, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't expect that. Hey. I ain't gonna lie to you. Not ninth place. Like I said, even if she would have came in 4th, I would have been like, okay.
You wouldn't expect it 4th neither.
I would have. I mean, I expect her to be top 3. I expect her to be top 3.
Right. I think everybody, yeah.
But like I said, if she would have came in 4th, I wouldn't have been like shocked. 9th though?
Yeah, I was shocked. And then, and again, like even if it was 9th, you know what I'm saying? No, I can't give you 9th. I can't do that. But at least for me, man, as a competitor, like finish. Like finish. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I was saying. Like just finish. I just felt as though a little bit, and I ain't gonna keep harping on it. I just felt as though she quit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
She young.
But
she
yeah,
young.
shout out
she
to
young.
her.
Yeah, like I said, shout out.
She'll have some gold medals.
Shout out
and
Chicago.
Things of that nature.
Should be well decorated. I know you've seen the craze. These milk crates, man. This milk crate challenge. We got my man over here, Mike. He's
a legend.
He the gold medalist right now. He's a legend right now.
I seen another one this morning. A young lady did it with some heels on.
I saw that too. Now what type of check we got to write to get you on the challenge?
Oh nah, y'all ain't gonna have me on there. No sir.
We can't get a pay-per-view or
nah, you can't get nothing, brother.
Bro, the thing
about
the craze.
I'll tell you this though. I'll tell you this. Collectively, I have not laughed this hard in a long time, my brother.
Hey, them shit's funny, bro. Them shit's funny. I posted a meme with the dude thinking, it's like, hey, you quiet, what you thinking about? It's like low key, I think I get across some crates. Hey. So I got people just sending me videos about just different people falling. It's like I've been watching film on that shit. The thing about it, you just don't know how you gonna fall. I can't afford that. Fall.
Man, I've seen some falls, man, that that take you out. Like seen a buddy. So if y'all don't, if you can put it in the chat, if you can follow Filet on Instagram to the listeners and the followers, yo. Like
how many Ys is it?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know how many Ys it is, but him commentating and him showing them videos, man, it's some hard falls, man.
The commentary, it's always gonna gas it and make it hilarious.
And then the crazy part on here is like the folks that's attempting, they don't look like no spring chickens.
Bro, it was some people I was worried about, bro. It's some seen kids, women, men, old heads, like, and now last night and I think this morning now I'm starting to see people like kicking them while people see now.
Yeah, I've seen one of them. Now, we got to fight.
Yeah, I'm putting hands and feet on somebody. He looked like a little 13, 14. He getting hands and feet before he kick me while I'm up there. But then your pops, he gonna get it too.
But I think you can do it though, like, cause I've seen like
you ain't about to gas me up.
Your battle, I think you can do it, bro. I just need to be there when you do it.
Nah, I'm straight. You be trying to gas. You tried to gas me up earlier. This off season with them Tyreek Hill one-on-ones.
Nah, I saved.
Oh no, actually, nah, yeah. You was a real friend with that one. There was some other people trying to gas that, but nah, these crates. You're a world class athlete though. I think you got a chance. One of us, I think we got to fit. One of us will make it.
But another thing, a lot of people be asking like, where these crates coming from? I haven't seen one of these crates in I don't know how long.
Bro, you've been in the suburbs for a long time, bro.
Hey, I go back around like once a month. I ain't seen them crates in a long time.
Dr. Umar said, government dropping them off out there, man.
They probably trying to get them boys up out of there.
They said Teddy from Snowfall putting them joints out there. Hey, man, but the laughs, half of his laugh, half of his like, ooh. Man. I done seen some ugly. I can't afford it, man. I can't. Nah, not for that.
Nah, not for that. Not for that at all.
Oh man, what else we got, man? Before we get to some more of these quarterback battles, talked about a little bit on the intro. Kobe would have been 43 today. His birthday. Happy birthday to the legend, Black Mamba. Anything stands out? Any memories from Kobe? What's the first thing that comes to mind with Kobe, man?
The 81, him tearing his Achilles, shooting the free throw.
Yeah.
Man, so I was always a LeBron fan. So at that time it had to be either or.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? LeBron, Kobe. I always respected his game. Didn't necessarily. Always respected his game, right? And I
Mm-hmm.
respected, him come out of high school. I always felt as though that's exceptional. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I didn't really begin to understand his greatness for real until after he retired.
Mm-hmm.
After he retired and just seeing how many of the young boys that was in the league was like, yo, it's who I look up to, and how open he was
We're giving them game.
giving them game. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So then that's when I really started respecting. And then you can just see how he dove into his daughter, Gigi, and her basketball team, and him coaching, and
Yeah.
him
The
doing
women,
things
the women's game in
in the
general
game
as a
in general
whole.
for
Yeah.
sure. And then all the other things he was doing outside of basketball, man, that's when I really started to respect him as a player and as a man, man. So
Yeah.
happy birthday to one of the GOATs, for real.
Facts, man. I remember Kobe way back. I still see him. That 8 in the afro. 8 in the
Yeah.
afro. I remember I had his shoes. I remember how he
You had
played. Like you
you
said.
had the Adidas?
Damn right. The little bum ass motorcycle looking joints.
Bum ass, yeah.
I had the crazy 8s.
You ain't never had no swag though, so I can see you wearing them.
And then you crazy. I wore that's what I wanted to be. I wanted to be Kobe, AI, and then some MJ. Like those were the players I wanted to be. But yeah, man, just his like you said though, I was kind of the same way. I was always a LeBron guy, and I remember something kind of happened, where I wasn't a fan of Kobe. I'm like, man, I don't like Kobe, but I always respected his game and his work ethic, and then his mindset. I used to be like, even though I was a LeBron guy, I'm like, damn, I wish LeBron had that Kobe mentality, like that dog. You know what I mean? Like pick you up full court in the All-Star game type shit. So I always loved that. Like you said, as it got older, and I think a part of it was him, him and Shaq talking about things, and then some of the other things I moved on from. But man, that Kobe shit, I remember when he passed, because like at that time, it was a long span where okay, you respect everything about the guy, like you said, towards the end, and then when he passed, it was like that shit really hit me, like that was really like I knew him, you know what I mean? Yeah. So that Kobe shit was crazy, man. So shout out to Kobe and the impact that he left on. I wouldn't even say not just the game, just the world.
Yeah,
it's the world, man. The Black Mamba, and that 60-point game on his last.
That was
all the incredible things, the alley to Shaq, and I got a chance to watch Kobe in Boston in the finals when I was in New England, and that that shit was different. But that 60 on his last game, Mamba out.
Man, that's the way you go, right? That's the way to go right there.
That's it.
Mamba out. Because you could tell me if I dropped 60 on my last one, shit, I'm gonna have to rethink that comeback next year,
bruh. 60. It was jumpers too, middies, toughies.
Yeah, that old man game.
Yeah, old man game for real, man. But dope life, man. Dope legacy he left. What else we got, man? Oh yeah, so this Cam Newton. You seen this Cam Newton news yet?
Nah, what it saying?
So he's let me read the story that I saw. Cam Newton.
COVID again.
Nah, he don't have COVID. So Cam Newton will miss the next 5 days of Patriot practice due to a misunderstanding about COVID tests away from team facility. So I mean, I'm not that familiar with the protocol that's going on day to day. Vaccinated, unvaccinated, all those details I don't know, but testing away from the facility. Maybe he was supposed to be somewhere that he wasn't, didn't know. So, but they had misunderstanding in quotation marks too, man. How you feel about this, man?
Man,
I'm gonna give you my first thought real quick though.
Go ahead.
It's a little fishy right now.
Mac, what you think? You think Mac Jones playing good?
I'm just saying. It's a little fishy right now at a critical. This is a critical juncture right now with these quarterback battles with, And obviously the narrative in the media and everybody been trying to push it for this Mac Jones thing, which he's playing well. He's a first round pick, but I don't know, cuz it's a little fishy right now. What you think about it though, man?
Now I won't go that route. As we've seen, COVID is throwing some wrenches in a lot of things. What you can and what you can't do if you vaccinated, unvaccinated. Again, like you said, I'm not sure as far as like what the exact protocols are when you're away from the building on your off days, whatever the case may be. But I know when I was in the locker room, if you had an off day or something, trainers, coaches, they will relay things that were very important. Like, hey,
facts.
I know this is your off day, but if you need to be here for treatment, make sure you're here. If you need to meet with your coaches or whatever the case may be, make sure you're here. You got an off day, but when you come back, you got curfew at 11. Make sure you're here. So, with COVID,
and obviously, part of being a pro is you knowing that too. But coaches definitely take that extra step.
Yeah,
at least good coaches been around. Hey, you supposed to weigh in today.
Right.
They just hit me and said you ain't weighed in yet. Like, get over here. You don't want to get fined. Some shit like that. So
and then with COVID being a new thing, I'm pretty sure trainers, coaches, or whoever are relaying these messages. And then, like you said, they had misunderstanding in quotations. So I guess we'll see. See.
Yeah, I need some more details on this.
But I don't think they'll pull under the rug like that, though.
I mean, I'm just saying the timing is very peculiar. But hopefully the details come out, and 5 days, he's missing 5 days of practice, which it's important. But he's a veteran, he's been around important. There. It's definitely important though, especially when it is pressure on him at the quarterback position, and to perform at a high level. And last week, that was his best. That was the best I've seen him look, honestly, as a passer in a while. Obviously, a preseason game, but just his mechanics, movement in the pocket, knowing, So I hate to see this for him. The time is a little but now Mac Jones, he's gonna have even more of an opportunity to take that job. And right now, I think it's Cam's job. But who do you think? We're gonna both pick the week 1 starter and then the week 8 starter.
Week 1 is Cam Newton.
Cam Newton, I'm with you. And now this may throw a little wrench in it, because if Mac Jones comes out, get the start, plays great in the first half, we don't know who's actually playing on the field this third game. But if he comes out and looks great, it's gonna look so. Cam Newton, I say Cam Newton is week 1 starter.
I think Cam.
You said what? Oh, I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Nah, you still muted for some reason. Yeah, I can't hear you. But nah, I still can't hear you. What was I about to say though? But I'm with you. I'm gonna take Cam Newton as that day 1 starter. In week 8, I'm gonna say Cam Newton still will be in there as the starter. So I'm going Cam. I need to know. Hold on. Let me see if you leave and come back. Yo. Nope. Damn. I don't know how that happened. You got to check the joint. But Javier, you see Max starting week 15 after their bye. That'd be late unless I mean, I don't know. I can't see that situation going into it. I think Cam will have every opportunity to play and play well. And if he's not playing well, obviously you got a first round pick at the quarterback position for a reason. So, Mac will be doing his thing. And then if the opportunity presents itself for the Patriots to put Mac Jones in there. I think they'll have a plan for him, and they'll be ready to go. But Cam for sure. I think Cam will be in there, and he starts the entire season, barring injury, and plays well. I've been bullish on Cam coming into this year, this whole time before the draft, and even more so after the draft, honestly, because some people just wired that way to compete, and I know Cam is wired that way, and that's when you're going to get the best out of guys like him. You saw with Xavier Howard after the Dolphins went and paid Byron Jones, they went and drafted Noah, and the X talked about that on our show, how that motivated him even more. You saw with Aaron Rodgers, who won the MVP after they took Jordan Love. So, I think Cam's wired the same way. You good?
Let me know.
Yeah. Loud and clear.
Nah, but like I was saying, I think in order for Mac Jones to start week 1, he's going to have to play extremely better and beat Cam out. Now, obviously, week 8, it's going to be all up to Cam at that point in time, how he plays. But, so far in the preseason, I think Cam, he's been playing well, hitting his targets. So we'll see. But I definitely got Cam starting week 1.
You got week 8.
I'm going to go Cam.
Damn, okay. So we got 4 Cams across the board.
I'm going to go Cam.
I'm Cam. All right, so we got another quarterback. I didn't think it was necessarily a battle. I thought Jimmy G was a starter. Trey Lance was going to come in number 2. But after their second game, Kyle Shanahan was asked about it, and they asked him, hey, is Jimmy G your week 1 starter? He said, no, I'm not announcing the starter yet, but nice try.
Jimmy G is week 1 starter.
Jimmy G, week 1 starter.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I agree with you. I think it's the right decision to make, and I think it'll be the decision that they actually make. I mean, I was watching Trey Lance yesterday, and it was some double clutching. It was some off accuracy with some throws. But he's super, super talented, super young. Obviously, a big learning curve coming from North Dakota State. But I think probably midway through the season, I had Trey Lance in there as a starter week 8.
I got Jimmy G going until, barring knock on wood injury. I got Jimmy G rocking this year with them being back healthy. Having the weapons, man. I got Jimmy G rocking.
All right, now obviously we never want anybody to get injured, and it's part of the game. Cam Newton, Cam Newton and Jimmy G have injury history.
Yeah.
If you're factoring that in, are you still saying week 8 starter, even with that being in the? We don't want to, obviously you don't think that's gonna happen, but
I like you said, I got Cam rocking, I got Jimmy G rocking. I watched the game yesterday as well, and I just think that, barring injury, I think Jimmy G will go and play this year. Now, if it's a situation where the Niners aren't playing well, I think Trey Lance will get his chance. But once you start preparing for that week 1, you gotta let your starter get those reps. Trey Lance, he'll get rep, maybe a few reps here and there, and that's just going to slow his learning curve down a little bit.
He'll have a package too.
Yeah,
he'll have a play package. Paul.
Yeah, he'll have a package. But I got Jimmy G rocking throughout the year.
Okay, I mean I got Jimmy G playing well this year, but I think it's going to be one of those situations where that team evaluates that position after every quarter of the season. All right, first 4 games. Boom, okay, week 3 and 1, Jimmy G's playing well. Boom, we leave him in there. Now they get that second half and they're 6-2 football team. You rock with Jimmy G. But if it's, y'all 500 or y'all this and that with the team, that roster the way it is, I think you put Trey Lance in there. If you're going to be average with Jimmy G in there, you're going to put Trey Lance in there. So that's why I think.
No. They can't make that mistake.
What mistake?
500. No.
I'm saying 4. Let's say they 4-4 at the 8-game mark.
Oh no, you
think they rocking with Jimmy?
I will.
Why?
What you mean? You still got a shot.
Yeah, but you're average.
You're average.
I mean,
right?
you're not doing anything above average. Like you might as well have the young boy in there getting a rep. This is clearly the future. You just took him number 3.
No, we 4-4.
and we got 9 games left. We still can
in the NFC West.
I don't. But you again, we got to see where they at in that. You know, doing at that time during the season. But 4-4, you got 9 games left. You still got a potential to do some things. I want to throw I'm not saying you throw the season away with Trey Lance, but I'm still gonna rock. But you see what you had that same opinion with Tua last year.
Yeah, and look, and I think the Dolphins are in a better position right now because Tua got those reps last year. And we took Tua what 5 overall?
Man.
Like if we ain't come on, put Tua in there, man. What we doing? Ryan Fitzpatrick, he keeping us 500 for the year. Yeah, get his ass out of there. Put the number 3 overall pick in. Let's see what we got.
Nah,
let's
buddy.
see what we got.
You
got 9 more weeks of practice.
You would have made the playoffs last year as a Dolphins fan. You would have been in the playoffs.
They won 10 ball games, man.
You would have been in the playoffs if you would have stuck with Fitzpatrick. But anyway,
listen,
that's how you would do it. You entitled to your opinion.
I like Tua, and I think they're in a better position right now in Miami because of those live reps that Tua got under his belt. You know what I mean? I don't think Zach said they sacrificed the playoff run for development. I disagree with that.
How? You won 10 games. You would have been in the playoffs if you would have kept Fitzpatrick. If you would have kept him as a starter. Come on, D-Butt. I know you like Tua. I know you was.
Crop. He talking about 4-4. Go with the Rook. Hey,
I gotta disagree with that. 9 games left on the schedule. I'm sticking with mine.
All right, see, that's what's wrong with y'all old heads, man. Y'all always try to like get them out of there, get that fresh blood in there, man. Let Trey Lance run around a little bit, figure this thing out.
He ain't gonna
start the season. Week 1, he ain't ready. He not ready right now. He not ready right now.
We're gonna see.
I'm going, and that one I'm going Jimmy G. Starting week 1, Trey Lance will be the start. We'll go week 9 instead of week 8.
All right, we're gonna see. We're gonna come back to this.
We need to spark, man. Put Trey in. Let Booby spin, man. But hey, let me
all right,
break.
Shit, you got mother Aaron Donald and them coming up.
Nobody scared of that.
Yeah, you say he's the best player ever played football. Sure.
Greatest. We go get to that. The greatest. But hold on, let me find this joint. Take my little break. Be right back.
Yeah, go take that break. Man, what's good, family, man? It's been a minute out here in the woods, man. This internet been tripping. What's good though? We going into week 3. I want to ask y'all opinion, man. How y'all feel about none of these starters getting reps in the preseason this year? For real. Typically, week 3 is dress rehearsal for the season. You know, the starters will probably get into the 3rd quarter, but a lot of coaches been opting out of playing their starters this year in the preseason. How y'all feel about that? Y'all think guys are gonna take a hit for it? You think it's gonna benefit some guys? What's up? Yeah, I can read the chat. Okay, Zach, last year proved elite player didn't need preseason. I hear you. Don't like having 0 reps, Mr. Scampers. Static 1217, what's up? be honest, fan. Which position groups talk the most shit during practice? Oh, no doubt, it's DBs and receivers. No doubt, that's no question, man. DBs and receivers, they talking the most shit during practice. You might even have some coaches talking as well, but that's no doubt. Obviously, I know we've seen Shep, and I forgot who the DB was out there in Cleveland squaring up after practice. Nakiba, yeah, judging off last
year. It was Troy Hill.
Troy Hill.
And I said, he got to be from the 7-5.
Probably from Broward County.
Definitely not.
Bro.
Not with that said.
Yeah.
No.
That shit was sweet. I need to see video on that.
The funny part about it is my man A Walk was in the background.
Oh, that was him making the facial expressions?
Yeah, that's my young boy in Indy. My last year might have been his rookie year. And he from down here. So I had to hit him up ASAP to get the scoop. He was like, man. Because you can tell him, look at his face, like, what this boy's doing, man.
These boys really about to do that.
That shit look bad. You know, it had to be some real disrespect, though, going on. He said they had just been chirping all practice, just going back and forth. Because when I saw the pictures, I'm like, damn, it's after practice, no helmet, no pads, nothing. Like, the boys really wanted to run fade. Like,
right. I
respect it, though.
Nah, I mean, and then it's a lot of talk going about it. Like, you know, coaches talking about there's no room in football to be fighting. Like, what you expect? Like, I hate when coaches get on TV and like, yo, like, what you expect? You in the middle of training camp.
And most coaches low key be hype on that shit. They say that shit on TV, but they be excited about that shit. They be excited about it.
Politically correct. I get it. But I don't know what you expect. I knew when you towards the end of my career when you was having those scrimmages, I mean, you knew it was bound to happen.
Oh yeah.
It was bound to happen.
And like you said, that was when training camp really started.
Right.
And then when you do all these joint practices going on, like that's even different because you're gonna be a little more hesitant to fight your own teammate.
Yeah.
But now I'm out here with 2-3 days to get. Hey, all right, he talked shit today. Yesterday, we back in this, 7-on-7 or whatever drill we doing. I'm at his neck, and then it's just gonna be like that all day. Something bound to happen. But I think coaches should. You gotta just be ready for it, embrace it. But obviously, you gotta, keep it. It can't be an everyday type. Now we messing up valuable time. But most pros out there, so don't break your damn hand on the helmet either.
Nah, don't do that.
Don't be dumb.
Mess your money up.
Yeah, but that shit was funny. But DB's receivers definitely talk the most shit. I feel like O linemen and D linemen, they'll do it in spurts, but they be too tired. Like they be trying to catch. They gotta preserve energy.
Yeah, they in the trenches. They banging every play. Like
every play.
Yeah.
So with us, we may get a little play off here or there. We got we got that extra energy to talk shit, but I like it. And I know my answer to this question, but what coach, like offensive coach in your career, talked the most? You probably got the same one.
Bruce Arians, like when he was the OC, that our first year, man, that was. I think Pat, he kind of talked about it like, yo, we should go at it every day in training camp, like
every day.
You know what I'm saying? And I remember one day. Because he used to always come out there with some high socks on and a long sleeve or whatever, but it would be white socks and white sleeves. So one day, it was like young T.Y., Andrew, them young boys, they was rolling. It was all deep balls, Paul. So he came out in like the black shoes, black socks, black hat or whatever. So he was like, all right, AB, see, I'm dressed in all black. So everybody was like, all right, like, what's that for? He was like, man, it's about to be a funeral. We about to kill y'all ass out here today. So I'm like, okay, I like it.
You like it, yeah.
I like it.
And he had that same mentality in games. It ain't matter. It could be a 4-minute drive. We trying to run the clock out, run the ball out. BA taking the shot.
Right.
And he had that same energy every day. Oh, we come right at your sorry ass all day. Coming at your ass, talking shit to everybody, man. But yeah, BA would be right in that same position, man. Right at the top. Oh man, what else we got? What other quarterback battle? This is the one I've been kind of.
Teddy Bridgewater gonna be starting week 1, baby.
I'm kind of torn on this one. My football mind says Teddy easily, but then I don't know if they're gonna stick with the draft pick and try to be right.
Man, so
I don't know.
Vic Fangio,
Teddy.
Vic Fangio. I love Vic, by the way, man. He was my DC and San Fran, but on the hot seat right now, he got to win this year.
What year is this for him out there at Denver?
Is it
2 or
third?
3?
Is it 3? I think it's 3.
I feel like it's 3.
I think it's 3 for him. I mean, he has to win. So my only all I'm doing, I'm going off who's playing the best ball during preseason. And right now, I just feel as though Teddy Two Gloves is he has that offense moving. So if I want to keep my job, man, I got to go with Teddy Two Gloves at this point.
Yeah, and obviously they see a lot more than we do. But Vic Fangio, he's a defensive-minded coach. So if it's 2 guys, you probably go. I know if I had that position, I'm going with the guy who's gonna turn the ball over the least, who's gonna move the ball, drives into kicks, field goals, extra points, punt. I think Drew Lock. I think he does have more upside, just like
I agree.
pure talent-wise, pure arm talent-wise. I think he has more upside, but Teddy's clearly the better quarterback of the 2, in my opinion, and he has a better track record in the league. And Teddy could be a 4,000-yard, 30-something touchdown guy. So they got some weapons. They got some young weapons that can stretch the field, and that may factor into it as well. Like, who got that big lively arm, can extend plays. But that's gonna be a good one. But I'm gonna pick Teddy with that one too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick Teddy in that. But that's gonna be you in the division with Patrick Mahomes, Justin Herbert, who's the second coming.
And you can't sleep with them Las Vegas Raiders. Yep. Downright saying that, but Las Vegas Raiders.
Yeah, you got Carr out there. So you're gonna need somebody to put up some points in that division. So I'm gonna go with Teddy Two Gloves to begin in week 8. Oh, week 8. I'm gonna stick with Teddy. I'm gonna say Teddy rocks this whole year.
Now I feel like that's a situation where Teddy rocking and say they 4-4. I feel as though you have a change there. I feel as though in that type of situation. You know what I'm saying? 4-4. You average. Maybe you might need to get another boost.
Yeah, I can see that.
Or tweak where Drew Lock, he got that playing experience, so it might not be that big of a drop off. Now this situation, I feel as though 4-4. Okay, all right, we're gonna try to switch something up.
So you'll put Drew Lock in for a spark, but you ain't putting Trey Lance in for a spark. You're fired.
Hey,
you're fired. You're done.
From what I've seen on the sidelines and in the meeting rooms, man, that's how I rock.
Done. Get this guy out of here.
You're
gonna be one of them GMs can still get paid from an organization that you're on TV.
So
hell no. Nah.
That's how
4-4. Now, situations are situational. Different divisions. How did you lose those games? All type of things go into that. But I would say if either one of these quarterbacks are 4-4. Nah, I would say if Teddy's 4-4.
Man, make a decision, bro.
If Teddy's 4-4.
Make a decision,
Teddy, man. Week 1, week 8, Teddy. Teddy. All right, I've been made a decision, man.
Dang, all right. So I already know how you're gonna rock with this one. Andy Dalton and Justin Fields. Okay. Right. We'll start with this one first. We'll start with this one.
I'm going with this one too. I'm still with Jameis, famous Jameis.
Yeah, Jameis Winston. I got him rocking the whole year.
Famous Jameis. That to me is probably the easiest one. I mean, and this is an easy one for me too, but apparently Matt Nagy doesn't believe so. They're still sticking with Andy Dalton as of now.
Yeah,
he had a terrible performance the last preseason game, but his offense, it wasn't just him. Offensive line looked terrible. It was just bad all around. Justin Fields, I think, gives them the spark that they need out of the gate. And so what you think about this one though?
I got Andy Dalton starting week 1, and I do believe Justin Fields, he will be playing at some point this year.
Week 8?
Yeah, I give him week 8 because I give him week 8.
All right, so
week 9, whatever.
They up in that NFC North, the Vikings, the Packers, obviously in Detroit. Yeah. So you expect Packers to lead and win that division, probably, wire to wire. I know I do at least.
Yeah.
Vikings, you never kind of know what you're going to get there. So for the Bears, if I'm the Bears with that defense, I feel like, hey, man, we got a shot. We got a shot that we're, coming second in this division realistically. And I think those chances drop if you put Andy in there compared to Justin Fields. I think Justin Fields, we've seen some quarterbacks come in and have great rookie years, and I think he fits right in that mold of quarterbacks that can do that. So I would put Justin Fields out there at the gate. And I'm still not convinced they actually gonna start Andy Dalton week 1. So I'm going with Justin Fields as the week 1 starter and damn sure the week 8 starter.
Andy Dalton will start week 1. Now Justin Fields, he's made some plays with his legs in the preseason. But again, that's against, third string.
Yeah.
So he made some plays. I've yet to see him go up against,
I just saw Andy Dalton against the Bills backups. And I mean, I think they it may have been one start out there. Maybe
the offense looked bad. The offense looked bad. Oh, like you said, O-line. I know I think the first series he went 3 and out. Second series, they ran the ball first down, nothing. Ran the ball second down, nothing. So I remember them first 2 series vividly, and them Jones was stank. So
it was bad. The only people that were keeping it positive were the announcers. They was Team Dalton all the way, but I mean he stunks. And I think Dalton, he had a good career, but at this point in his career, I think he's a backup, and he's a good backup option. Shit, Trubisky, he looked damn good on the other side too.
I was just about to say that. That boy was out there eating it up.
Mitch looked good against the Bears starters for the most part. Those first couple drives, and he looked nice. So, like I've been saying for some time now, that Matt Nagy, not a big fan of the guy.
But this is also what I've said, right? So I've kind of said it.
MVP.
What I also said, I was saying is probably earlier this year is that the situation that these quarterbacks are in as far as personnel around them, coaches, and things of that nature, it plays a major part in the success that they have. So,
oh hell yeah,
you know what I mean? So Money Making Mitch in Chicago last year, he started the season, then they benched him, then he came back, he played a little better. But then out there in Buffalo, obviously it was preseason, you see him playing against the Bears, he looked like a different quarterback.
Yeah, he looked good. He's making quick decisions. He was accurate with the ball. He was moving the ball up and down the field against his former squad. And now, like I said, I haven't been a fan of Nagy for a couple of years now. And obviously you made the wrong draft choice, taking Mitch number 2, over Pat Mahomes and Deshaun Watson. But I still think it was more it was more that could have been done with Mitch Trubisky in Chicago. But Matt Nagy did him no favors, man. Yeah. So shout out to Mitch getting revived. He can shoot. You know how it is with backups. You can either be a backup for another 10 years or get another shot at being a starter. Shout out Chase Daniel, man. Chase Daniel, he been
the best
yesterday.
The best job in football, backup quarterback.
Man, he made good money for a long time. He probably get
7
starts.
So a backup going to average probably what, between 8 to 10.
It honestly depends. I feel like his drop recently, with the deal that Jameis had last year, and who else signed the? I don't know. Oddly enough, it kind of feel like it dropped. I feel like when we were in the league, it was like backups making like 8, 9. Like if you had a good backup, so like you said, it's the best job in the business.
No hate though, but I used to be like, damn, I'm out here giving you 70 snaps a game. I'm giving you 70 snaps a game.
Yeah. That's what the market.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. That's what the market. If you can get what you get, because when that quarterback do go down, for 3-4 games.
Yeah.
You know, when we had Matt Hasselbeck jogging out there, I'm like, hey, you know, I still like our chances.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
No. You real. You right. You right about that.
There was a couple other guys that was jogging out there, and we was. I got to get one, maybe two today. But yeah, that's not a great feeling. But shout out to backup quarterbacks, man. Get your bread. So was that all the quarterbacks? Like, bro, yeah, we made all the quarterbacks. So did you pick Dalton though? Week 1 and week 8? You letting him rock
Nah. I said Dalton.
Okay.
Week 1. I had Fields week 8.
And I'm gonna go out on them and still say Fields. I'm gonna say they surprise us next week and say, hey, or shit, Dalton might have a mix up with COVID testing or whatever off site. You'll see what happens, man. Yeah, I'm gonna expose these quarterback conspiracy theories. I still gotta look into that Todd Taylor situation. But so been doing the top 100, and we done had a couple man-to-man alum.
Shout out.
Been on the top 100. I don't want to miss anybody, but I know for sure we had
Buda Baker,
Stephon Diggs at 11, Buda Baker at 19, and Xavier Howard at 17. So 3 of our guys between 20 and 11. Trying to think who else we had on the show, but even if that's shout out, man. Appreciate y'all joining the show.
Yeah.
Being a part of the journey, and more importantly, making the top 10. I mean the top 20, top 100. But these are final 10. Davante Adams, Josh Allen, Tom Brady, Aaron Donald, Derrick Henry, DeAndre Hopkins, Travis Kelce, Patrick Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers, and TJ Watt. How do you, and I don't think these aren't in order because they don't know yet, but how would you rank these 10?
I will go Pat Mahomes 1. I will go Aaron Donald 2. I will go Aaron Rodgers 3. Tom Brady 4. I will go D-Hop 5.
Okay.
Davante Adams 6. I will go Josh Allen 7.
We got Derrick Henry, Travis Kelce,
and I'll go
TJ Watt.
Kelce 8, Derrick Henry 9, and TJ Watt at 10.
Okay. I got A-Rod 1. Aaron Donald 2. Patrick Mahomes 3. Tom Brady 5.
Well, who your 4?
I didn't say 4.
Nah.
Well, Tom Brady 4. Davante Adams 5. DeAndre Hopkins 6. Kelce 8. Henry 9. TJ Watt 10.
We ain't too far.
Ain't too far. But I mean, anywhere it go. I think A-Rod got to be 1 though. I mean, he just came off one of the best seasons ever at the quarterback position. What are we doing here, guys?
I mean,
what else we got, man?
That's your list. Shit.
We're gonna see how it shake out.
Yeah.
I had Aaron Donald too, right? I hope I ain't.
Yeah, you had Aaron Donald at 2.
Okay. So yeah, man. Next show we're gonna try to get AB on these crates. We're gonna see if we can get Triller or somebody to sponsor.
I might set the crates up. You know what I'm
Go ahead, drive it around, man.
I might.
You already out. Let's see if you can find something. It'll be hard to find something out there.
They definitely ain't gonna have no crates out here. I'm gonna have to drive 30 minutes into the city.
Yo. Oh man. What else we got, man?
Man, we got Monday Night Football tonight.
Oh, where? Who play tonight?
Who played tonight?
I didn't know about that.
Or am I lying?
Oh no, let's see. Schedule, boom. You don't see.
Hey, G.I. Joe, I did watch.
Oh,
Malice.
Jaguars. Jaguar
Cincy
Saints.
Pass. Yeah, that's what I figured. G.I. Joe, I did watch Malice in the Palace.
That was a great
It was a
great doc.
A great doc. A great doc.
Great doc, man. That was, and we've been seeing some fights too. We just saw fights. I think that was at the Steelers game.
Yeah.
We saw another fight. I believe it was at a baseball game where the lady was behind her. She threw the cup. Shit pop. Nah, that was a football game too. It was Aaron Donald. He threw that on the Aaron Donald jersey. Got jumped. So hey, man.
Oh yeah,
I
I seen that too. Yeah, y'all be careful, man. Y'all don't let this lick of curves get your ass whooped.
People will punch in the mouth. Right in the mouth, man. But y'all know what to do. 12 o'clock. Y'all go holler at Pat. Check out his show. I think he's back in the studio with the boys. And tap into Jim Rome today at 12:40. We'll be calling into the show. I'm sure he's gonna have some shit to talk about, AB and his ridiculous takes. But I'll let y'all, man. We'll be back on Thursday.
Peace.
Gone.